Hello, and welcome back to a new video. For this video, we are working on Twitch assets, which include emotes and subscriber, subscriber badges. There we go, subscriber badges. So I already had some emotes, and I wanted to update them and get rid of some of them, because some of them were not so great. Like my raid emote was not great. The mouse emote, it might come back, people like it, but not a lot of people use it. So I wanted to make emotes that people were going to use, and I figured that they would use them if they were cuter. So I tried that, and came up with some more emotes. Like this cry emote is new. Okay. So I believe that I am fixing them right now. Yes. Okay. And yeah, and I had animated emotes as well that I wanted to remake. So I took advantage of the circle tool, like the ellipse ruler, as it is called, inside, because making circles like that is a pain in the rear. But I was able to fix it and make the eyes that I wanted. And this gremlin knife emote is probably my favorite. Okay, and also, as I said last time, if you see Willow in the bottom corner, it means that I was streaming while I was making these. So if you'd like to see these in real time, come and follow me on Twitch. I stream fairly regularly now. I think like 4 times a week. This one is a fan favorite, so I had to make it faithful to the original. It's Pog emote. But yeah, I just wanted to make them more emote-like and less illustration-like, if that makes sense. I love them, and Twitch loved them, so I think we have a winner here. I can never remember what this one is called, but it's Hug whatever the doll's name is. I forget what the doll's name is. It might be Vincent. Let me look it up. Jeremy. His name is Jeremy. Now, I needed a cry emote because I am a tragic bitch. And so far, I have been using it because I've been playing Cult of the Lamb a lot, and I managed to kill 8 of my villagers at once by feeding them cannibal meat. Which they had the cannibal phenotype, so I thought it would be fine, but it was not fine. And I went from having 11 to having 3, and it was not a good time. I was very obsessed. But yeah, I've been playing a lot of Cult of the Lamb, I've been doing a lot of art, and I think I'm going to restart my Slime Rancher playthrough soon, because that is one of my favorite games in the world, and I want to share the love. Now this this is this? Okay. It's not a it's not a regular speed. I thought it was regular speed. But no, I'm remaking my head pat emote. It's very cute, and it made me happy about animating again, which I don't do enough, and I should, because animating is really, really cool, and it makes me happy. So I should do it more. Like this head pat emote is just 7 frames. Now this hand looks like a butt, but that's just how hands are sometimes, and you gotta accept it. I realized that I didn't have the bell on this emote, which is important to the character design, so I added it. Okay. There is the first one, and then I had to basically just edit the line art so that it looks less like it's really, really bouncy. Okay. Yeah, I thought the hand was a bit big, so I made the hand a little better. Could have sped this up a little bit more, but it's decent. Get to break down animation real simply. But yeah, doing these animations was really fun. I should do more. There's a video coming up that will have an animation in it, I just need to finish it. It has to do with what I've been talking about, actually. Okay, this was me checking that they fit, because I was missing a frame and I didn't know where it came from. Yeah, because it jumped too fast. Okay. Since I figured out what frame was missing, it just came down to coloring. And it was pretty simple, because this is a pretty simple character. Oh, this character is also named Pooky, by the way, in case you didn't know, because there's a good chance you didn't. I introduced Pooky in my other channel, and not this one. I need to remember that. I like to imagine that the little gray hand is Jeremy coming down to pet, because we hugged them. And it was just fixing. That's it. Fixing and making sure that everything looked smooth. And it came out really, really well. I'm very happy with it. And these are the last two frames. So should be done with soon. And I just used Easy GIF Maker online to make these GIFs. Really, really simple. Twitch likes it. And that's all that matters. I think that is it. Let me see. And this was just... Oh yeah, I forgot. The birds are next. I wanted to remake my subscriber badges, because they were a little crummy and a little unrefined, and I wanted them to be refined. And I didn't like the star, so I remade it. making the cracks was really funny. It's quite fun to create. And you can tell by how fast Willow is breathing by how fast I was actually working. So I was working pretty damn slow. But you work how you work, and that's all that matters. But yeah, I wanted to basically make them more cohesive, because they're not very cohesive, or they weren't. Because I didn't layer them like this when I should have. So if you're ever making something that's a sequence, layers are your friend. There's BB. And next up should be the entirely hatched baby. Hello, sir. Did I take a BRB or something? I must have taken a BRB. I've gotten a lot better at erasing and redrawing, so I am pleased with it. Yeah, like this, it goes from cartoony eyes to more realistic eyes, and I don't like that. I tried to follow that, and then it just looked weird. So I ended up making them a lot larger and keeping up with the cartooniness of them. Not entirely large globes, but less realistic eyes. And I wanted it to keep it fairly symmetrical. And of course this subscriber badge was fluffy, so I had to add cheeks. And I had to add little fluffies to the shoulders as well. Okay. And I added another transitionary layer to the subscriber emotes. Not subscriber emotes, subscriber badges. So rather than it going directly from baby to teenager, it goes from baby to older baby, then to teenager. And I don't know what I'm gonna do when I have to make something that isn't an adult. something that is more than an adult. And so when I have to make the new badge, I will have to come up with something else, because I have good feelings about this new Twitch setup. I have good feelings that it's going to last for a while. And then next was picking colors, because I wanted to keep the colors fairly the same, because I like the purple. But I wanted to also make it newer, if that makes sense. So, like, I added white. And the eye color that I do choose is not the final eye color, because I tried to upload it to Twitch with the gold eyes, and you couldn't tell the difference between the eye white and the and the iris color. It was not a good thing. So I ended up going with dark eyes, which is not what I wanted, but it works better, because you can see better. Yeah, see, I liked the gold eyes, but they don't work, unfortunately. Okay, the majority of this is just cleaning up and making the eyes different sizes. But yeah, that's basically how I work, is doing what I need to do, but as quickly as possible. And of course, we needed to do the baby. It was real simple to do the baby, because the baby's just big shapes. And then, of course, the eggs were as simple as possible. And that's it. That's what I did for Twitch. And then I exported them all and uploaded them to Twitch after I fixed them, because some of them were still messed up. And then that was it. These were the final emotes. And these were the final sub badges. And